Hi everyone, welcome back to CodeCrunch. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the data type combinations. In our previous two videos, we discussed about the data types that are int, float, and complex, and the string. How many ways we can write the string. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the data type conversion. First one, int x space. It is a method for converting of one data type to other data type. First one, int. In this, it will take a variable and convert the value into the integer data type. It converts x to an integer of a specified base. If base equals is not defined, it defaults to 0. Let's take a variable x and I'm writing the 3 value 3 in the binary form. So this is the binary representation of a 3. Now now we will convert this string into data type. First let's print the x and then convert it into data type. So the string is in the binary form we have written in the string and we take base 2. It is in the binary form, so we need to take C. The result is 3. The binary form is this and the result is 3. We can take other data type like instead of this I can also take the 9.564. This is a float data type. So I'm converting float into data type using the int method. If you see, this is the float data type and this we converted into data type. Now let's see about float. Float. What is the float method? It converts any data type to a floating point number. Let's take x equals to and convert this x into float. Float of x. If you see, see, this is the value we have taken into data type and we have converted the int into float using the method float. Next, ORD. This is the method which returns an integer representing a Unicode pointer for Unicode characters. This is Unicode. I think you know the Unicode of A, that is 65. Let's take the variable x and A. What is the axial number or Unicode of this A? Print x and convert this A or return the Unicode of this A. That is done by the method forwarding or two. The ASCII code of the A is 65. Let's take B. If you see the ASCII code of B or Unicode of B is 66. Even the small letter, it gives the Unicode of the number 97. Next, hexa is a method which converts an int into the hexadecimal string. It shows the integer in the form of string x equals to 124 and print the x. Now convert this x into hexadecimal form. That is done by the using method x. If you see the hexadecimal string is represented as this, which is 0x and 7c. So the hexadecimal string for 124 is this. Let's take other number 56. The hexadecimal number of 56 is 0x38. And let's take third 10. It is x0x8. And this hexadecimal takes only integer value. If we take the other data type or even the float, it shows the error. Let's see what type of error is shown if we take other data types. I'm taking this into float and let's see. See if you it is showing that float object cannot be interpreted as an integer. So it takes only integer value and converts or shows the hexadecimal value. If we give other data types, it shows the error. It is possible only to the int. Next, octet. It is a method octal method which takes int and returns a octal representation. Let's take x equals to 12. Print x x and convert this into octal method or octal form using the method. If you see the octal form is represented using the 0 O 14. In the hexadecimal, it uses the 0x and the number. In the octal number, it uses the 0 O. O is for octal. For 12, it is shown 0 O 14. Let's take a big number. So it is showing that 0 O 174. Next, complex. We already have seen the complex data type in our previous video. This is the type conversion method which takes the input and converts the two values into the complex number. Next, it returns complex number when real and imaginary parts are provided. Let's take A equals to 10 and B equals to some 20. Print A comma B and print complex of A comma B. If you see the value of A is 10 and the value of B is 20, and the method complex converted the 10 and 20 into the complex form, that is 10 plus 20G. Next, STR. It is a string. In short, it is STR. It converts X, that is any data type, into the string representation. Let's take X equals to some 1, 2, 3. This is int and print X. Convert this X into string form. Same, it is printed as the string. Let's take the float as it is. So the string is printed. This is the number and this is the string. Next, for better understanding, let's put two values. A equals to 10 and B. So now these are the int data type. We can add this print A plus B. Next, I'm converting A into string form. It's your A, converting the B into string, and now if we add A plus B, we can understand it is very clear. So if you see in the first we have taken the value 10 that is int and 20 that is also int. We added just A plus B. The result will be 30. When we convert this A into string data type and 20 into string data type, and we are trying to add the two strings, that results 20 plus, sorry, 10 plus 20. So it is not taking the values as the integer data type. It is thinking that it is string and adding two string values 10 plus 20. That's it. It is not adding, it is combining two strings. Next step, eval. This is the method that passes the expression passed to this method and runs the expression. It is nothing but if we give any expression in this method, it it generates the output of the expression. If we take a equals to 100 and b equals to 30. So now I am using this eval method, and if we give this in the string form also, it generates the output a plus b. See, in this I have taken a plus b as a string, but I need the result for this. If you see, we have taken the a plus b as string also, it generated the expression and value. It generates the output for the expression whatever we take. Next step, character. CHR is the short for character that that returns the character from an integer, Unicode, or point of character. This method is the inverse of odd function. What is odd function? It gives the Unicode value or AXI value of a string or a character. If we give value a, it prints the 66. That is the AXI value of the character. And this CHR is the reverse, which takes the int as input and generates the output into Unicode form. Print CHR on 97. That is A. Let's take some random number, that is 1200. So what is the character there for this number? See, as we see, this is something like Y and a bigger dash. So the value of this symbol or the Unicode of this symbol is 12,000. It is the inverse method for the odd method. Next, a tuple. It converts any data type to a tuple. Let's take a string value, that is Python. So this Python is converted into tuple. How the tuple is represented? Let's see. So, str. As you see, this is the form. It's taken the each character as a single element and represented in the parenthesis as a tuple. Python and the individual character is taken and it is represented as the tuple. Next one, set. It converts any data type into set. Let's take the same example of a str. Convert this string into set form. See this, the set is represented in the curly braces and there is no order for the set. As you see, the Python and the individual elements are not in the same order. Next, list. List takes any data type and it converts or represents in the form of list. Python is sorry. Python is represented as a list that is in between the square brackets and every character is taken as an element. Next step, dictionary data type. In general, what is dictionary? Dictionary is the form of words and the meanings. In the same form, it takes two values in the form of tuple. The it creates dictionary of day. The T must be in the form of tuple of order, key, and value. So the tuple value should be in two elements that is converted into the dictionary form. Let's take my tuple equals to. We can take multiple tuples inside a single tuple. One comma one equals to a and two equals to b comma p equals to c. This is the tuple in the form of key and value. So print to my tuple and convert this tuple into dictionary form. As you see, it is shown same like a set in the curly brackets and it shows the values in the form of key and value dictionary representation. So these are the methods we discussed in this video that are the data type conversions. We discussed the int data types. It takes the value and converts it into the integer. Float takes any data type and converts into the float. ORD which returns the Unicode of a character. Hexadecimal takes an integer value and converts it or shows in the form of a hexadecimal. Octal, which takes the integer value and returns it in the octal representation. Complex number takes the two values and represent in the complex form. String takes any data type and is represent in the string form. Next, evaluation method takes any expression as a string and runs the expression function. Next, CHR. This method takes a integer data type and gives the Unicode character of the data. This is inverse of ORD function. Next, tuple takes any data type and converts into the tuple. Set takes any data type and converts it into the set. List takes any data type and represents in the list form. Dictionary takes the tuple as data and represents in the dictionary form. Thank you guys. If you, I think this video helps you to understand the data type conversions and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to CodeCrunch for more videos on Python. See you in the next video.